Start. Let's see. All right, okay, I should be going. Yes, we are, and we are finally live. We made it. Hello, awesome people. Okay, yes. Hello, awesome people. How you guys doing today? Sorry for this mess as we are starting. I switched two devices on and they made a little sounding mess. But anyway, here we are. Welcome everyone. How you guys doing? Hello Lolly, and hello to anyone else who is about to join us. Today is Saturday and we are once again here to improve our English, right? This is the reason why we are here, and this is why we are having fun together, right? Of course, we are here to have fun too. So today, just like the last time, we're going to have two different sections. In the first section, I'm going to answer your questions, and in the second section, we're going to have fun together, me and you, playing a beautiful vocabulary game, which is this one right here, our vocabulary challenge. It's gonna be a lot of fun, just like the last time. Hello Safi, hello Irina, welcome you guys, welcome you all. I think we are ready to begin our live. So let's go with the questions, right? The first question is from Luis, and Luis has a very interesting question. I know it's a pretty small character. I hope you guys can read. It says, my biggest difficulty is understanding native speakers in an informal, everyday conversation due to phenomena best known as reductions and connected speech. Could you make a series of videos about this? This is a very interesting topic, and I know that many people, hello Aryan, welcome with us. I know that many people actually are just as curious as you are, Luis, to actually know about how reductions and connected speech work in English. So I'm gonna do more than this. I'm gonna give you three things today. So first of all, I'm gonna tell you that yes, I'm going to make a series of videos on this topic. Also, I'm going to give you some suggestions today so you can start straight away doing something for your pronunciation. And lastly, I'm also going, I went, like they say, above and beyond. Above and beyond means that I did something you don't expect. I did something more than what you asked me. And I'm going to tell you about it in just a second. First of all, I want to actually compliment with you, because this message is very well written. Now, I don't know if you wrote it yourself or maybe you got the help of some tools, but it's a very, very formal English. Like, for example, the use of the word phenomena, right? This is something very very particular. Not many people actually use this word phenomena, right? Phenomena basically is something that is out of the ordinary, and it's plural actually. So there are, when you the single word is phenomenon, and the plural word is phenomena, and phenomena is just a word to say just something that is out of the ordinary. So actually, reductions and connected speech, my friends, are not out of the ordinary. They are not out of the ordinary. They may seem like something strange, but actually reductions and connected speech are part of any language. Any language, my friends. So even your language, for example, Lolly's language is French. In French, there are reductions and there's connected speech. In Italian, I can tell you that there are reductions and connected speech. I cannot speak about Hindi, talking about Aryan, because I know that you are from India, but I'm quite sure you also have some reductions and connected speech. And what about you, Safi? Where are you from? Because I want to know and I want to see, because everybody should have some connected speech. Hello, Adele. Hello, and welcome with welcome with us. I'm so happy to see you too. So, yes, connected speech is when you connect every word with the next one, and it's something that happens in any language, not just of the English language. Any language, to speak, to be fluent, you need to add one word to the next one. The whole word fluent, right? Fluent. What does it mean to be fluent? Fluent means to flow like a river. All right, a river flows, and if you are fluent, it's because like you connect every word to the next one, so that you flow from a word to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. So thank you, Ariane. Thank you very much for your compliments, by the way. So this is how connected speech is, all right? And reduction is when you reduce a word because it's not necessary to say it all. Like even if you say just a part of it, you still understand how the word continues. So they are part of any language. So the first thing you can do is to start recognizing reductions and connected speech in your own language, because if you do that, then you already know what you need to do the same in English. Hello, Giovanni. Hello from Greece. Hello, my dear, and welcome from Greece. Yes, I'm sure that even Greece is made of connected speech and reduction. I'm sure of it. I will start again, but first we want to talk about this topic because it's so important. So the first thing you want to understand when you connect the words is that they are literally all connected. Okay, so for example, I said connected, okay, but I connected it saying connected, okay, connected, okay. I connected it, connected it, connected it. All right, so everything is together. Everything is together. So everything goes in the same block of words. Block of words. I said block of words, but together every consonant is connected to the other word, to the other vowel. So block of words, block of words, block of words, block of words, right? So if you say it this way, it just flows, right, like a river. And this is exactly the point of having the point of being fluent, because you want to flow, right? You want your words to flow nicely. Now, let me see. So this is the second thing I did. The first thing I said, I'm going to provide a series of videos on this topic. The second is I give you a first thing to do. The first thing you want to do is to recognize connected speech and reductions in your own language. Reductions is, for example, in English is, instead of saying I am, you say am, right? Instead of saying you are, you say you're. These are reductions. So two words that are reduced into one word. It's something that is present in all the languages as far as I know, right? So you want to find these things into your language. This way you are more prepared to what you have to do to become fluent in English. Now the third thing I want to do is something beautiful, because my friends, I have a series, like in the course of the years, I perfected a system, a method to actually teach you the right English pronunciation and this pronunciation, right? So like if you like the way I speak, I can teach you to speak like I do. I cannot teach you like the American accent, or I cannot teach you the British accent, right? But we don't even need this accent to be understood. I guess you guys understand me, right? And that's all you need to be able to communicate, to be able to be fluent. All you need is this kind of sounds, right? So if you want, I can help you guys, and to help you the most, to be the most help, to be of the most help for you guys, I prepared something special. In fact, this is YouTube, right? This is where you are right now. So I've created a special membership area where you can get special lessons, one after the other, in order to be fluent step by step. To do that is very easy. You just press this button here, join, and as you join, you're going to be received via video from me, of course. And then here we have 3 ways to start learning: English starter, English learner, English speaker. If you already know how to put the words together, this is what you need: English speaker. This is where I'm going to show you the magic of the fluency program, which is a series of lessons, interactive lessons, where you have to practice with me. So basically you're going to practice with me once a week for a whole hour, all about pronunciation, step by step, sound by sound. And this is absolutely fantastic, all right? Because I'm gonna do it here on YouTube, and because I can do it on YouTube, I can keep a price very low, right? Because this is very low. This price is in euros, so it's gonna be a different price. In Indian, it's gonna be a very different price. I say Indian because I see here Aryan, which is from India, right? At the same time, you're going to have a price that is low, and this is important because this way I can be of service of many people, right? This is exactly what I wanted, and here we are. I can finally give you this beautiful gift, and I'm just so happy about it. So I really hope that this will help you. No, I don't hope that it will help you. I hope you will get the opportunity to be helped, okay? I hope you will guys get the opportunity to be helped and really get the fluency you deserve. So now on with the next question, which is from, hold on, let me fix it because there's a little technical problem, but we can fix it straight away. Okay, here we go. So let's go with the next question, which is from Lolly. Hello, Lolly. And you're asking, I'm learning English by myself on the internet, and I am wondering if listening to different teachers, so different accents like Canadian, American, or British, is a good idea. And yes, it's a good idea. It's a great idea. The more, Lolly and everyone else, the more you guys are exposed to this language, the more experience you have, the more easier will be for you not only to speak the language, but to understand very strange accents. For example, there are accents that are so strange, because as long as you say Canadian, American, or British accents, they're alright. But think of the Australian accent. The Australian accent is a little bit different to understand, or the New Zealand accent, or the Scottish, the Irish accents. Oh my God, guys, those accents are very difficult. So if you are exposed to a variety of accents, then yeah, of course, this is perfect. Do it, absolutely. And I give you a secret. Go above and beyond, right? So go above and beyond. So do more than this. Go above and beyond, and search on YouTube topics you like, topics you're interested in, and search them in English, so you have a lot of selection of videos they don't necessarily they're not necessarily there to teach you English. They will speak faster, all right? But this is good because if you want to learn real English, of course you need to also know some you also need to be used to faster speech, right? But at the same time they will be very useful because they will be on topics that interest you, and this is invaluable, really. Let me give you an example of it. So let's go back here on YouTube, right? And I'm not doing this like almost against myself, right? But it's very, very important to be open to your interests. You see here over the left hand side, you have different topics, okay? These are the major topics you can find on YouTube. For example, you have fashion and beauty. Now I'm just saying this because maybe you may be interested in fashion and beauty, or anything else, sport, news, gaming. Let's say fashion and beauty, just to stay on general, all right? Well, here you have a list of a lot of videos, right? And there are all things that, of course, they will be primarily in English language, so they will be very useful for you. But this is just a part of it, because another more useful way to use YouTube for you is to use the bar up here and go with search. As you can see, I use it a lot. This is my personal search, and since I'm researching for my next video, which is gonna be on ChatGPT, just so you know, the last thing I searched is right here. And then of course I'm having other titles and things that I am personally interested in, right? And you can see it right here. So I do it as I do it, so you can, right? So you go here and you go with things you are interested in. For example, you have to maybe something is broken, okay? Maybe your phone broke, okay? Your phone broke. So you can say you can type how to fix my phone, okay? Now I'm very generic because this is just an example, right? But if you go with how to fix my phone, you're going to find a lot of shorts and video, right? That talk about how to fix, how to repair a phone. And these kinds of things are so important because they give you the possibility to be really, really exposed to different accents, styles, and ways of explaining things. And well, this will open you guys to the world. Yes, so go do it and have fun. No, after this video anyway. After this streaming, go on YouTube since you're already here and just search whatever topic interests you, right? Now, on with the next question, which is from you, Lolly, right? And I love you're making so many questions. This gives me the possibility to go deeper into topics that I'm sure many other people want to know about. So here, you're asking the difference between the words appliance and device. And well, we can do it. Absolutely, we can definitely do that. So, oh, by the way, I wanted to say hi also to Manuel that comes from Colombia. Hello, my friend. Hola, how you doing? Welcome to this series of live, and you're right here, and we are at the third question, but in just a few minutes we're going to start our vocabulary challenge. So I hope you, Manuel, are ready just like all of you guys, because as soon as I finish answering this question, we're ready for the game. So let's go answer this question. And of course, when we are talking about vocabulary, you already know what I'm about to do, where I'm about to go, right? I'm about to go right here because the internet is the place you can also you can find any kind of thing related to vocabulary, particularly Google Images, right? So let's go with appliance, right? And let's go over images. This is something you guys can do, right? You can do the same thing with many words, with the majority of the words, and you can find exactly what it is right here. In fact, now let's duplicate this one, and let's go with device. Voila. Now, straight away you can see that there's a lot of difference in the objects we are presented, right? So here there are some electronic devices, so some smartphones, some tablets, some computers. I'm sure you guys are very familiar with these things. Also here we have some electronic devices. Actually here we have more electric devices, right? But look at the size of them. These are like kind of they stay in the hand, okay, or not necessarily in the hand, but they stay within, like they're pretty small anyway, compared to the size of these. These are appliances, okay? So these are appliances because they are big. These are devices because they're small. This is the first difference, okay? Let's go a little deeper so you can actually understand the real difference. Or better, first of all, both these words are used to indicate something that is used for something else. For example, the fridge is useless on its own. The fridge is useful because you can store food and it stays cold. The washing machine is useful because it washes dishes. So these are all appliances or also devices, but the difference is that these are appliances because they are big. These devices here are just as useful to do other things, but they're smaller in size. In fact, for example, this no, you can't actually see this color, so let's go with this one. This is a brush pen, all right? This is a device. It's a device because it's useful to do something. For example, to write down, right? Or to color a surface. So this is a device. Yes, it's a device. Let me go with some other examples of devices. For example, let me duplicate this page. These are electronic devices, okay? But maybe we can say a screwdriver. This is a device. This is called screwdriver, and it's a device because you need it to do something. So it's like to say that device is like a tool, but device is usually more complex than simple things. For example, this is a device. This is mostly, or better, like this is a device. This is a tool. A tool is simple. A device is more complex. So let me put tool here. No, tools. Let's say tools. Yeah, here we go. As you can see, tools are simple. Devices are more complex. Appliances are very big devices. So I think that here, this way, these two words, actually these three words are perfect. I guess you're done with this, right? I think that now everything is clear, isn't it? All right, so see, I think it's clear. So if it's not clear, just write it down in the comments, right? Because right now we are ready for the game. Yeah, we are ready for our vocabulary challenge. So if this is the first time you're watching it, I'm going to tell you very briefly how it works. In a minute, I'm going to give you the first word, right? No, sorry, this one. In a minute, I'm going to give you a word, but I'm going to describe a word, and you will need to guess the word I'm talking about. Okay, so this is how it works. Very simple. I'm gonna do it in just a second. So basically, I will speak and speak and speak. I will describe the words, and then you will have to guessing just by writing your answer down here in the chat box, even in the chat box or even in the comments. If you're watching it as a replay, you can still participate. If you're watching it as a replay, you can still participate to this game just by writing your guesses down in the comments below. Easy, easy. So I see that Lolly says that I was clear before. This is awesome. This means that we are ready to begin our game. So let's go with the first word. Oh, something I haven't said. Something I haven't said before is that every word will be, I'm going to take note of the person that guesses the word. So we will see at the end of this game, in about 30 minutes, we will see who is the winner. So if you guys are ready to participate, just type yes, yes, yes down here in the chat box, so I know you guys are ready to begin this game, right? So type yes, 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 type yes down here in the comments below in the chat box, so I know that you guys are ready and we're going to start. All right, so I see the first yes coming in. You guys, if you want to participate, just press just type yes. This way I know that you guys are in the game. Awesome. Okay, I see the second one too. Awesome. Meanwhile, let's begin, right? So the first word is a noun, and it's something pretty much everybody has in their houses. So like if you live in a house, you usually have this object. It's part of a bigger object, and it's used to store things. So you can have many things inside. It's, as I said, it's part of a bigger object, and to see this object, you need to drag it. And this is a word you probably don't know, but it's okay, you're going to learn it. You need to drag it in order to actually see it. You can store many things inside. It's not a refrigerator. And it's usually, and this is a very big help, I don't even know if I want to tell you about this help because it's very big. It's usually in the bedroom. It can also be in the living room anyway. And it's usually made of wood. It's usually made of wood. It can be in the bedroom or in the living room, and actually it can also be in the kitchen. Now that I think about it. You usually drag it. To drag something is to make it slide. So you usually slide it. You usually slide it open, and inside you store many things. You can store, you say customer? No, it's not. Well, hold on. The word customer is basically a client of a restaurant or of a bar. So I don't know if this is what you mean, Manuel. If you want to go with other words, you guys start typing whatever word you think it is. Cabinet. It's not cabinet, but you're not that far, Irina. You're not that far. You're not far. You can store food inside, but most of the times you don't. Most of the times you store other things in this object. And let me see what else. Well, of course, it can be, you say wardrobe. I guess you want to say wardrobe, Irina. Wardrobe, wardrobe, W-A-R-D, right? I guess this is like half Italian, half English, right? Wardrobe, and a wardrobe is basically a closet, which is a place where you store your clothes, and it's not, and it's not. So something else. It's something else actually. But you guys are very close. You guys are very close. It's something that it like actually now I think I'm going to really reveal it if I say it, but it's something present even here in my background. This is very revelatory, right? But at the same time, this is the first word, so it doesn't need to be too complicated. Yes, a drawer, Irina. Yes, that's right. Yes, the first word was drawer. Well done. Congratulations. Of course, now was easier, right? Because I actually said that it was present here in the background, right? But at the same time, yeah, congratulations to you to actually solve this puzzle, right? Congratulations, really. Did you guys understand what it is? So if you guys didn't understand what it is, I'm going to show it to you and also some pictures. Okay, so a drawer is this one here, the one I'm indicating right now. Can you see this little cabinet, right? This is a cabinet, right? And the one thing here, that's a drawer. You see there are two drawers, all right? And to use them, you need to drag them up. You need to slide them in order to open them, right? So this is why you call it drawer. But just to make sure, because it's a very interesting word, let's go online so I can show you better. So we said drawer, right? As you can see, it's very clear, right? So there's no need to further explain, right? But what's interesting is to understand the word I use. So I use also drag. Yeah, not drag queen, okay? Actually, I mean to drag, right? And this is to drag, right? Usually dragging is used for something pretty heavy, right? Drawers aren't usually this heavy, all right? So drag is just a word you can use, but you can also use the word slide. And slide, right? Slide is this motion, okay? Slide is when something goes very smoothly, right? From one side to the other one very smoothly, just like this little child here, or this one too. Look how happy he is to slide, right? So you can definitely slide a drawer, right? You slide this drawer, you see, to open it, you slide it open, right? Or you can also drag it, right? And the reason why it's called drawer is very interesting, guys, because you see, it's called drawer. You see here, draw er, right? This means that the word before, which is draw here, the word before draw needs to be an action, to draw. There's no other way, because otherwise it would have been a comparison, right? But here this is a noun, so it's not a comparison between anything. So for sure that's to draw, and to draw is an action, yes. And this is to draw. You may wonder, why do you use an action to draw to talk about a drawer? And by the way, if you guys don't know, when you add a little er after an action, you are talking about the thing or the person that does the action. For example, you guys are, I'm sure you guys are very comfortable with this word, player, right? For example, he is a player, Cristiano Ronaldo, right? He is a player, right? Why is a player? Because he is the person who plays, right? So this is the thing who draws, okay? So this is how I got there. So now, to draw, right? It's to draw is to basically carry something on a surface, like a pencil, all right? So you carry the pencil on a surface. This is to draw, right? Now look at this. The interesting thing is that it's just an image. It's just an image because you draw the pencil on the paper just as you draw the drawer on a slide. And this is called a slide because you slide the drawer. How many words, guys? Okay, I hope you guys are following me. Too many words. So we learned drawer, draw, slide, drag. Too many. That's it. Basta. On with the next word. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the next one? Let's do it. So the second word is an action. It's a great action. It's a beautiful action. It's an action. I say that at least 90% of the people want to do at least once a year. Come on, once a year, or more if you can, less if you can't. Yet it's still something everyone wants to do, and for a reason, because it's a beautiful action. When you do this action, I was about to say too much. When you do this action, you move. I was about to say too much. Okay, so I need to say a little less. Okay, a little less. So when you do this beautiful action, you move. And this is when you are mostly called to speak other languages. Yeah, that's right. Because if you do this action, then you kind of have to be able to handle yourself and the situations in maybe English. Hey Lolly, you got it. Yes, to travel. That was fast. Very well, very well. Yes, to travel. Yes, Lolly. Good job, you girl. Excellent. And also making money. That's a beautiful thing, of course. Absolutely. I wish you guys to make all the money you can. Absolutely. The money is there to just to be taken. So I wish you to take it all. But the word I was talking about is travel. Travel is a beautiful word that means to go from one place to another, and the usual reason is to discover a new country. Just to make sure that everyone knows what is to travel, let's find some images. To travel. Here we go. This is to travel, right? So it's to travel is to go from one place to another, right? To travel. To travel is to decide where to go, right? And by the way, where do you guys want to go next? What do you have any travel planned? Let me know down here in the chat box, in the comments below, wherever you want. Let me know if you guys have any travel booked. You can use to travel as an action, to travel, which means to go from a place to another, or as a noun, the travel. And the travel is the thing, like is the actual going from a place to another. Okay, all right. So I think it's clear now. So well done to you, Lolly. Excellent job. I think you guys now are ready for the next word. So the next word, the next word is a noun. It's a noun, and is something present everywhere. Everywhere. Every single where. Like really, you want to go everywhere. No, you want to go. I said you want to go because I was reading the comments from Lolly, who said that she wants to go to Italy next month. That's a great idea. Absolutely. Italy is a beautiful place and it's worthy to be visited. So well done on your travel and enjoy the country. Now, yes, Lolly, that was the word air. Yeah. As you can see, I'm pretty speechless because you've been so fast. I haven't even had the time to actually say it. Congratulations. What about the rest of the guys here? Irina, I see you, but what about Manuel? Manuel and Arian. Hey, Arian, what's going on? Adele, where are you? Safi, hey guys, come on. Do you want Lolly to get all the points here? Don't you want to participate and get some points too? Eh, I really hope so, hey. So, so yeah, well done to Lolly. Yeah, the word was air. And because maybe you're not accustomed to the word, air is what you breathe. Air is what comes in my mouth. Air is what comes out of my mouth. Air. This is air, right? And it's everywhere, of course, right? Congratulations. You're too fast. You're too fast. Really too fast. Let's go with the next one. Are you guys ready for the next word? I'm going to make it a little more difficult now. Okay. I'm going to make it a little more difficult, but not too difficult, because I'd see that you're not leaving room for anyone else. So, so the next word is an action. It's an action that that everyone does. I'd say constantly. It's something you kind of have to do to become better. To become better, you must do this action. There's no other way. And sometimes the thing you do works. Some other times it doesn't work, but it's fine. As long as you do this action, you're good. It's a great action. It's the action that brought me to do this live session here with you guys. It's not focus and it's not learn, although they're all valid points, but no. It's the action that brought me to start this YouTube adventure. You know, at first, before you're sure 100%. Hey Manuel, yes, it's try. Yes, Manuel, it's try. Hey, I'm getting out of words here. Congratulations, Manuel. Yes, it was try. Try was the word. To try is when you do something and you're not sure 100% that you'll succeed, but you do all your best. You do your best, and then you may succeed, you may not. If you succeed, what you did was good. If you tried and you failed, well, that's called an experience. You learn from it, you get better. That's also the way you wanna learn English. Try many things. Try as many things as possible to learn this language, guys. Try apps. Like congratulations to all of you guys who tried to use Pi that I presented in my last video. Congratulations to all of you who are trying the various advices I give you through these live sessions, through the videos. So This is all try, and of course you're not gonna be successful in everything you try. That's called Superman. And it doesn't exist, right? Not even Superman is actually perfect. So of course you need to try. Yes, try is to attempt something. That's right. Perfectly said, Lolly. That's a perfect explanation. That's right. So I wish you all to try to be the best version of yourselves, and this is something that is just good, like very good to do, to try to be the best version of yourself. Don't aim to actually be the best version of yourself, which means to be the best, because that'll be very, very hard, and you may feel bad because it's so hard to reach. But try at least. Try is enough. Now let's go on with the next one, which is the word number 5, right? So far we got points to Irina, Lolly, and Manuel. Let me see who's next, okay? Let me see who's next. The next word is yet an action. And in this day and age, this word is king. Like, or better, this action is king, because it really makes a difference. Like in the past, especially if you were a man and you were strong, that was king. Like if you had strength, if you were strong, if you had like a big body, like a body that wasn't easily breakable, that was king. But nowadays, in this day and age, right? Nowadays, which means today, that's not so important. But this action replaced it with what's important right now. Because now we have everything, guys, right? And because we have everything, the person that does this action, the people who do this action win. And it's exactly that. If you look at successful people, the people you admire, well, they all do this action. And it's so important. And this action is king. Okay, I said it too many times, right? But this is because I'm almost afraid of saying too much, right? Because Lolly is on a run today, like on a roll. Lolly is on a roll, which means like she's guessing every word almost. And so I don't want to say too much, but actually this action is something that people go to universities for it. People go here on YouTube for it. You guys are watching this live streaming for it. And it's not to think. It's something that it's an action that is the consequence of another action, right? It's the consequence of reading, for example. Yeah, it's the consequence of reading. It's not learning, but you're close, Manuel. You're close. It's not learning, but let's say that you read or any other method of acquire something, okay? Then you learn, and then you got this action. And this is the magic word. This is the magic action, the action that gives you the possibility to do whatever you want. It's not to study. To study is back to the first step. I might make a video on this topic, like the 3 steps of winning in English. Let me take a note on this one. The 3 steps of Winning in English, right? And you guys are witnesses the birth of a new video. It's not applying, although, well, yeah, well, that is part of it. That's like still in step number 2, right? Or it's still in step number 3, all right? So yes, but it's not the action I'm talking about. It's more like what you say is like the practice, and the action I'm talking about is the how do you say, not the theory, but it's not practicing what you have learned, but it's the consequence of learning. It's the pure consequence. Like if you learn, then you have this action. It's not graduate. Is what comes next. For example, to develop is still number 2. To develop, to learn, this is still number 2, right? So we got, oh, well, the word you said, Manuel, that's a noun, all right? We're looking for an action, but like I said before, you're very close. You're very, very close. You're very near to the word. Yes, you're like going around it, right? But yeah, you're getting there. To get good at a job, to get a good job. Well, to get a good job, you need this action. Oh yeah. To get a good job, you have to have this action. It's like it's the most important thing. You can also take the word good away. To get a job, you need this action. Well, of course, you don't need to have this action for everything, right? But you need to do or have this action for the job you're applying. So it's something you acquire, and the beauty of it is that this action gives you the confidence to apply for the job, or to to graduate, to apply what you learn, right? Because of this action, and this action is the consequence of learning. So you learn, and because you learn, then you have this action. When you have this action, many doors open, because you can actually do what you learned. But the reason why you can do what you learn is exactly, yes, Irina, to know. You got it. Yes, you see, I told you guys you were all going around it, right? You were all circling it, right? Yes, to know, Irina, well done. Yes, to know, because knowledge is king nowadays, and to know something means a lot. Like, this is really true on any level, right? You don't need to be the best. You just need to know a little bit more than someone else. In other words, like if you say you want to apply for a position, you don't need to be the best at it yet. You can become the best, but you only need to be sure of what you know. And that's the most important. Yes, Manuel, you were very close. You were definitely very close. Yes, to know is a consequence of learning. You learn something, then you know it. And when you know it, then you can apply it. And yeah, that's it. I said too much. Okay, let's go to the last and final word. Are you guys ready? Come on, let's do it. All right, so the last word for today is an action, and it's a dangerous action. It's a dangerous action. If it's if it's controlled, then it's something you can do. But if it's left, like if it's too much, then it's not worth it. You need to do this action at least once in a while. It's important to do this action for something, all right? But you don't want it too much. Like you need to have some balance. Like too much, and you just you just go overboard. Too little, and you don't leave enough. So you want to have a nice balance, and you want to do this action. To do this action means to try something knowing you can fail. To do this action means to try something knowing the downsides, knowing there's something, knowing it's difficult, knowing it's probably something hard. To try something that you may lose something, but you may also gain something. And this is when I talked about the balance, right? So if what you gain is more than what you lose, just go for it. Go with this action. It's not to challenge, but it's pretty close. Because to challenge is when you do it to another person. Like I challenge you. I challenge you to actually guess this word, right? But this is something you do it. This action is an action you do to yourself. Yeah, you do it to yourself. And when it's too much, as I said, it's dangerous. But you gotta need some. Gamble. Gamble is very close to the word I'm talking about. Yeah, gamble. To gamble is basically when you just go random and you hope for the best. That's gamble. To risk. Yes, Irina, to risk. Well done. Yes, to risk was it. To risk was the word. Well done, you guys. Well done, you. Oh, yes. Awesome. Yes, to risk. And to risk is, let's say you guys don't know about this word. I'm going to show it to you. To risk. Here. So this lady here, she is risking quite a lot, okay? She is definitely risking too much, at least for my point of view, okay? From my point of view, she's risking a little bit too much, right? So this is too much, right? And what about this guy? Isn't he risking? Well, yes, he is risking. He is risking his life. So don't do that, okay? Unless you, no. Just don't, okay? Please do me this favor. Never risk this much. Just risk a little, okay? Risk moderate. Stay here over the yellow zone, all right? Here is a boring life. Here is a too exciting life. Just stay here, okay? Do it for me, please, okay? So, with this is all for today. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you, and if you had fun, please write it down here in the comments. Write down fun. I want to see it. Even if I stop the video, just make sure to type the word fun so that I know it, because I can still see it. Even when I stop the video, I can still see your comments, guys. And if you write the word fun, I know that this is something you like, and I'll continue doing it, right? So I'll see you next week, next Saturday, with another beautiful vocabulary challenge, possibly, definitely. And I'll see you another time to learn and improve our English. You guys have a great, awesome weekend. Take care. Bye-bye. Cheers.